Good morning, class. My name, as you know, is Professor Jones. Today we're going to have a little lesson where I'm going to teach you some different instruments. You've all had breakfast before, but perhaps you haven't ordered it in English and you may not know the proper names for things. So we're going to have a simple little exercise. We'll have our assistant teacher, Mrs. Sexton, come up here and she'll help me later. We're going to do a little bit of a role play with a waiter, and you guys will order certain items. This is my assistant, Mrs. Sexton. First, I'm just going to go over the place settings and how you say those, and then we'll bring Mrs. Sexton back in to help out. So, first of all, this is a place setting. This is how you would normally be greeted in a restaurant. You'd sit down and you have all this near you. You have forks, you have a spoon, you have a knife. Usually there's one or two plates. You have a plate and you have a bowl. And then sometimes there's different kinds of cups. This would be a glass and this would be a mug. You would usually either have water, juice, or milk in a glass. If you were an adult, you might get coffee or hot chocolate in a mug. The bowl can be used, say we're going to be ordering breakfast. You can use it for hot cereal, oatmeal, or cold cereal. If you get pancakes or eggs or something like that, it would come on a plate. You guys already know what these are for, but what I'll be doing in the course of this exercise is asking you certain questions about how to order a meal. You'll order off of this menu that I have. It's very simple, and I just really want to make sure that you're comfortable with the names of these items and how to order. This way, you can always get some food. So we'll have Mrs. Sexton come in and sit down. Thank you. Say hi to the class.
Hi, class.
And we'll kind of start. I'll be the waiter. Mrs. Sexton will be the patron, and then after we do this little demo, we'll have two students come up. We'll have Joanna and Bobby come up, and you guys will switch places here and just demonstrate that you know the names of these items. All right? So we're going to begin. Good morning, Miss. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. This is your first time in our restaurant?
Yes.
Thank you. Here's a breakfast menu. What were you thinking about for breakfast?
Can I have a breakfast burrito?
Sure. What would you like to drink?
Orange juice, please.
Okay. Would you like any potatoes or sausage or toast or any kind of bread at all?
Potatoes would be great.
Great. So we'll go ahead and get that ordered for you. So now I'll ask you, which of these items do you think you're going to be using? Do you think you're going to use the bowl?
No.
Okay. So we'll take that away. You ordered juice, so do you think you're going to use a mug?
No, I will not.
Okay. With the burrito, you think you're going to use a spoon?
I don't think so.
Okay, which one is the spoon?
This
Beautiful. So then really all you need is a fork and a knife and a plate, and then the juice is going to go there, right?
Yes.
So what would you call this?
A fork.
Okay. And what would you call this item?
A glass.
Sure. And this?
A plate.
And this?
A knife.
Great. What do you call this item?
A mug.
And what might you use that for?
Hot chocolate or coffee or tea.
Great. You like whipped cream on your hot chocolate?
Yes, I do.
Who doesn't like whipped cream? I love whipped cream.
Whipped cream is awesome.
All right. Perfect. So now let's order something different just to give the students an idea. We'll kind of start again. And why don't you pick something different off the list, just so you get an idea, students, of all the different ways that the cutlery and table setting is used.
Can I have cream of wheat, please?
Okay.
With some biscuits and gravy as well.
Awesome. So, anything to drink?
Hot chocolate with whipped cream, please.
Beautiful. Awesome. So which of these items do you think you're going to use?
I will use this one for the cereal, for the
Cream of wheat.
cream of wheat. That's
Okay.
what I ordered. Okay. I will use this for sausage or biscuits and gravy.
Mm-hmm.
I could use this, but my guess is I'll use the plate is more appropriate.
Perfect.
I will use a spoon for the cereal,
Mm-hmm.
right? The cream of wheat. And then I will use a knife and a fork and a knife to cut and eat my food. And then for my beverage, I will use a mug. And be
Perfect.
sure to slurp up the whipped cream off the top.
Beautiful. All right, guys. So now you get the idea. Real simple exercise. Just have you kind of identify some of the things that are in a typical American or United States place setting and give you some basic ordering instructions. We'll step away for just a second. We'll have Bobby and Joanna come up and we'll kind of switch roles around real quick. And this way everyone can demonstrate that they are familiar with this. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, Joanna. Joanna's going to be the orderer, and then I'm Bobby. You know me. I'm the guy that always kind of gets yelled at by the teacher. Sorry, Mr. Jones. So I'll be the waiter. Joanna's going to be the patron. So let's start. What would you like to order, miss?
I would like some scrambled eggs, please, and bacon, and some hash browns, and milk.
You're hungry.
Yes.
All right. Do you think you're going to use this at all?
No, no.
Joanna, do you remember what that's called?
A bowl?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And do you think you're going to use a spoon?
No, I do not think I will use a spoon.
Which one's a spoon?
This one.
Right. Perfect. And you got hot chocolate, I think?
No.
Okay.
I got milk.
Milk. Which one of these is going to be holding the milk?
This one.
Perfect. What do we call that?
A glass.
Okay, great. All right, now switch. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Welcome, Bobby, to our restaurant. Do you know what you want to order, or would you like to look at a menu?
I want to see the menu. All right. Can I have anything on here?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'll have milk and hot chocolate with extra whipped cream. I'll have eggs with an English muffin, hash browns, and sausage, please.
Okay, great. Well, you threw me for a loop. Okay, for your English muffin, which thing will you use?
Well, we won't
Will
use
you
this.
need this?
Yeah,
Okay.
that I think that's called
What's it called?
It's not a plate. It's a bowl.
A bowl. Correct. Good job.
So I think the English muffin will probably be served here. Eggs with sausage, and that'll come on one, I think, plate.
Plate. Okay. Which utensils will you use?
Well, I think they call this a spoon. The only thing I'd use that for is maybe to scoop the whipped cream off my hot chocolate because I like the whipped cream. But then I'll probably use this to cut the eggs, and maybe the knife to put butter on my English muffin.
Okay.
And maybe the bacon just goes on the English muffin. I fold it up and I eat it like that.
Oh, that's
And then juice in this the cup, or the it's called a glass.
Yes, and what you ordered hot chocolate. How can you have two things?
Well, you have milk in this one, and you have hot chocolate in this.
And what is this called?
It's called a mug.
Yes.
Okay.
Good
All
job.
right. Awesome. Thank you. All right. What, Mr. Jones? That's it? Okay. We're going to break out into groups, everyone in pairs of 2, and I'm going to come around and make sure everyone can identify the different items on the plate. Thank you.